Hey everybody. Seems like I can't sit down anymore without Cupid being directly in my lap, which is great. That's great. But they were all just playing really hard on this tent. I'll see if I can put it back over there. They keep collapsing it. I need to find some way to keep it kind of in shape. There's no like bottom support to it. There's nothing angular on the supports to keep it. See, it's there's nothing to keep it from collapsing this way. So, I don't know, maybe a little bit of sticky tape on the bottom or something? What? Yes, okay. See, now Quartz is being sat upon by um, Morgan. I reorganized things in here just a tiny bit. I was hoping to get a little bit of a better camera angle of some of the places that they like to be more lately, such as the bottom two levels of the cat tree. Now we have a really good camera angle on that spot, which means probably they will start hanging out someplace else once they settle down. We'll see. This tent. This little teepee. Got places to be. Got important teepee things to do someplace else. Oh, we got more teepee jumping over there. I haven't had any coffee whatsoever. I've got my first cup right here. I'm gonna have a little bit while we're doing this because I realize I'm not saying much. My brain's not active yet. Uh, I think Clyde's starting to figure out the tunnel. I mean, the ball track thing, the tower. Yes, that's what it's called. I definitely would say Clyde is going to be the first one to figure out any new toys because he's the one that has a sort of a preference for objects to play with. Whereas some of the other kittens are more focused on just biting their siblings. Whoa. Oh man, I don't know how I missed filming that giant leap from QP onto the tent just now. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I agree, Ken and P. We do need that. Talk about the cyberpunk future that should be here already. I just can't wait for November 19th. I'm so ready. I mean, I know that was a completely different kind of cyberpunk future than the one you're talking about, but it is the cyberpunk future that I've been looking forward to all year. Oh, it's a new. I'm talking about a new video game called Cyberpunk. It's coming out, I believe, November 19th. Very excited. It's kind of, but not exactly the reason I decided I was okay to upgrade my computer. In fact, for that video game, every time I've ever upgraded my computer, there's been some particular video game that was kind of behind it. Yeah, you're right. Ultimaton, yes, I bet that will be the case, or something is going to happen with Kittens on the 19th, so that I have to be completely occupied with that and don't get to play my new game. That's fine though. After waiting so long, another day or two won't hurt. But yeah, definitely, if there's a chance that the kitten will give mom cat will give birth on the 19th, that's definitely the day to pick on the prediction sheet. Because yeah, that's the way things go. Gosh, these kids are being so crazy, and I hardly know where to put the camera because look at all these jumps, the leaps. Where did you guys learn to do that? So much pouncing. Have you seen the springs lately? You think they ate the springs and that's why they're so bouncy? That could be me here. Could be. I hope you all got a chance to drop by our website, kitten.academy, and see all the pictures of these kittens from a couple weeks ago when they were so much smaller. I can't believe how much they've grown in just 2 weeks. Of course, they're probably even smaller than you think. Everybody says that when they come to when the adopters come to pick up kittens. One of the things that they almost always say, almost without fail, is they are so much smaller than I thought they would be. Because we use such low camera angles, it makes all the kittens look much bigger than they are. But I like to sort of be on their level with the stream, especially with the live stream, the Kitten Academy live stream. I like to be on their level. So I think that's more fun than an angle that would show how tiny they are. Tiny's cute, but being right down there with them makes it all more fun. As much as possible, anyway. They're gonna wreck this tent. Look at this. They've already closed the door. Now how are you gonna get in the tent, kids? Oh, did you hear that? Everybody's been noticing that Quartz is very protective of her toys and will hiss or growl at somebody if she has a toy that she likes and the other kittens are coming up to her. She just did a little hiss about the spring and then immediately forgot about it once nobody else cared. Maggie's not in the cactus this morning. She's not joined us in the kitten room this morning. But she was hanging out with Tilly. I guess she really likes Tilly because Maggie does this thing with the other cats, especially when she wants attention, where she just rubs up against them. You know how cats are, and she'll walk right up to the other cats and start just rubbing the length of her body. She'll walk and press against them while she's walking past them. You know how it is. So she was doing that to Tilly yesterday, and Tilly was fine with it, and it was really sweet. You hear those little hisses? Back off, Clyde. It's her toy, which she just left over here, running away from you. I can see how much you really wanted it, Quartzy. Where'd it go? Which one was it? Was it this? Was this the one you wanted? Well, okay, either one. There we go, the yellow spring. Got it? Oh, Clyde, hey, Clyde, I don't want to freak you out, but let's get this thing really going for a second. See what you think. Oh, hang on. I can't. I can't. It's too awkward, and I don't want to. I don't want to really flip it and have him just run away from it now that he's just starting to have fun. Let's at least get some of these. What just happened, buddy? This one is also shinier than most of them. Maybe it's just because it's new and I haven't seen a new one in a long time. Or maybe it's because it's only the second one that we've had that's black, and the first one had really big holes in it for better visibility, so it wasn't as clear how very shiny it can be. It looks cool, I think. Now, someone sent us this new style of the cat tower that has the toy that attaches to the top. They were selling for Halloween, and I love the Halloween one because the bat and the eyeball are both really, really cool things to put on top. But somebody already sent us for mailbag a version that's not Halloween specific that has, I think, butterflies that go in the top. And so it's going to be a real hit too. I think it's a great design for these. I really do like it. I've had ball towers for a long time, and it's rare to see any innovation in the field of ball towers. And here we are. A little incremental innovation. I guarantee Raina D, they will put out a Christmas one and if they're clever, it will have a sleigh flying around it with little reindeer, right? That would be cool. Brumby's hidden in my lap right now. I saw Mouth Stick Gaming. Here's Brumby right here. Boop. Hi, little Brumblebeans, just hanging out here in my lap. Did you hear that growl? She's just growling at the toy now. It's disappointing her. I'm sure you heard that one, right? Oh, that's a big one. What? So angry about this spring. Please tell me you guys can hear some of that growling. It's so quiet. I don't know if the microphone picks it up at all, but it's hilarious. The feather on that bat kind of gets in the way of the ball a little bit, I see. Maybe there's one downside to it. What does it mean, Clyde? What does it all mean? You still got it, huh? We're gonna have to put some more springs in here. I think that might be the only spring in the room. Right meow. Oh wait, there's a green one right here too. Okay. Let's see, is the green one as fun? Nobody noticed. Oh no, I'm sure you heard that one, right? She's telling Clyde to back off. You see her puffing at him too? It's her spring, Clyde. She made this pretty clear, buddy. Clyde's just watching. He's fascinated. I don't know if he's more interested in the spring or just that she has something that is so interesting to her. It must be great. Clyde, you want to try the green one? You just only care about what your sister's got. Oh, she left it. Oh, okay. She's gonna start a collection now. Put this one with the yellow one. Oh no, okay. Oh, hi, you two. Let's see if she growls at me if I pick her up and move her out here where we can see her for a minute. Oh, bring the spring. Come on. Oh, Cupie. Cupie. Oh, okay. Now she's gone on to something else because I picked up the spring. Hey, you two. Come here. No? I can't get anybody interested in the spring. QP zooms. She is so sweet, by the way, because this morning and yesterday too, when I come in the room and I clean up the litter box and stuff, and then I go back out to start filling up food dishes. This morning she ran out after me trying to get my attention, and she did the same thing yesterday when I left the room. Actually, she did it several times yesterday. I guess it's kind of her thing. Every time I leave the room, she wants to run right behind me. And if I start closing the door, she wants to run out the door before I close it. The other kittens don't do that so much. I've gotten it from Morgan a couple times where Morgan just wants to follow me. Oh. Circle the wagons around the teepee. My goodness. What do you think of all this, Shire? You have opinion? Yeah, that's how I feel right now too. I get it, buddy. It's cute, even though QP is one of the lightest kittens in Quartz. Clyde is one of the heaviest. She can still hold her own against him, and does. I see the same thing with Brumby and Shire a lot, where Brumby will start a fight, or with Clyde. Brumby starts fights, and she is the lightest. And the two boys, of course, are the heaviest. That is almost always the way it is. It's almost always the boys clearly show in the fact that they're heavier. I'd say, on average, it's definitely true. Like I'm sure if you plotted it against our weight charts, you would find that the boys definitely show the fact that they're boys by having a much higher average weight than the girls. Yeah, in this case, yeah, you're right. In this particular class, Morgan is right up there with the boys weight-wise, though. And her floof makes her look even bigger. She's just like a big old gray poofy cloud. I just love Morgan so much. I love all this whole class is so cute, and they're all super distinct from each other. What did it say? Super unique, and as many grammaticians would point out, there's only one level of unique. It can't be very unique, but they are all super distinct. What? Oh, I've been keeping up with the weight chart. The kids are all gaining weight appropriately, and there's always some kittens that are lighter than others. These kids are all doing great, just great. Even though we have two that are much smaller, QP and hi QP, QP and Brumbles are both much smaller than the three others, but There could be a lot of reasons for that too, but even if there's no reasons, they're all gaining at a great rate and all very healthy. I think I was telling you yesterday how Cupie loves to groom my finger. Shire's out, and so are these two. Little Brumbles and Morgie. Morgie, the little gray thundercloud, little soft gray, zoomy thundercloud. Oh, such a floof. Look at this. Could do the floof test on her. Definitely a floofer, just like mom. Look at that. Look at that. That's so much floof. A lot of floof. Are you face palming? Okay, focus camera, focus. All right, we're trying. Well, it looks like everybody's settling down a little bit, except for maybe Clyde and QP. And I probably should too. I've got all kinds of chores to get done this morning. Let's see, I think I mentioned we put up the curtains yesterday, and I'm still trying to figure that out because I'm still not getting quite the light that I want from the floor camera in here, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, and of course, my big project now for the rest of the week, I've got lots of things that I want to do, like another photo shoot with these guys and a video editing on videos that I still owe, like Bessie's Best Day Ever with all the butterflies, or the next video bits. Those both still have to be done. But the big important thing, of course, is for me to clean and sterilize the annex so that if there is a mom cat coming this weekend, and there probably will be, that we'll be ready for her, because that's important. So we will see how much of that. We'll see how much of that I can manage to get done. At least the annex, because that's the big important thing, and then maybe some of the other stuff too. So thank you guys for joining the Kittens and me this morning, pre-coffee. And as always, if you want to keep watching these kittens, check out the Kitten Academy live stream. Hopefully the moves that I made this morning will allow us to keep them on the camera a little bit more, even if they spend so much of their time sleeping. I am going to have the door open while I'm doing chores and running around, and that may encourage them to get up and run around, or at least encourage some visits from the faculty. We'll see. And I guess that's about it. It's Wednesday. There will be another close-up tomorrow. Watch the Kitten Academy live stream. I said that already. Possible mom cat this weekend. You know the news. I think that's it. Thank you guys all so very much. As I've said before, you all are literally the biggest part of Kitten Academy, and the biggest part of helping us do what we do, taking these little kittens and helping them get adopted and helping their moms get adopted. And it really is just the fact that you're watching that makes all of that so much easier for us to do. So we greatly appreciate that. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And if we've got a lesson for the day, if you find a spring, you hang on to that spring and growl if anybody tries to take it away from you. There's a lesson there, I'm sure. Some analogy that's being made. You can decide what it means. All right, we'll see all of you later.